Go ahead and call the meeting to order. Summer.
Yes, Chair Presley, if we may, I had an oversight. Could we please, I'd ask the board if we could add the Franklin Garden Club to the agenda tonight. They have a presentation of a funding request for a festival that they're interested in doing. And you have that, I think I emailed that to you earlier today, and then you have her copies. So if we could have a motion to add them to our agenda tonight.
I'll second.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay. And before we move on to the financial reports, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the new business and let them do their presentation. And if you want to, we'll start with Dell giving you first.
Where would you guys like me?
We can move up front if you'd like, if that's.
No,
gonna
you
be
guys
easier.
don't have to move. I think everybody can hear me and everything's good. What you're looking at the screen there is the about page for the Macon County NC project, which we started with the EDC. This is basically a video and kiosk project, with the first kiosk being at the airport. Actually, the best thing for me to do, let me read you guys real quick the e-blast from the EDC, and that will kind of put things in a quick perspective. It's a good summation. The Macon County Economic Development Commission has partnered with Highland Media Works to produce the Tour Macon County NC Video Kiosk. Located at the Macon County Airport, the kiosk will enable visitors to learn about our beautiful county and connect with your business. The airport kiosk will feature a touchscreen installation that allows visitors to access the Tour Macon County NC Video. The video is an ever-expanding digital work with the goal of capturing the love that we all have for living, working, and playing in Macon County. The video project is comprised of theme segments and will include, but are not limited to, location, legacy, activities, entertainment, arts and culture, festival, culinary, shopping, golf, weddings, lodging, real estate, entrepreneurs, health and wellness, developments, home decor, agriculture, construction, education, and municipalities. We're trying to make it places for people to pick, because we got a lot going on in this county. So these project segments will feature interviews with sponsoring businesses, which I would just like to say Connie just joined us. That was really cool. So, marketing the area titled with each person's name and business. In addition, visitors will also have the capability to access the sponsoring business's website from the kiosk itself. Sponsoring businesses are eligible to purchase a business minute at a special rate offered through this project only. With several $1 million in improvements during the past few years, the Macon County Airport is the premier general aviation airport in western North Carolina, as well as North Georgia. A business jet accessible runway and modern terminal building have resulted in increased traffic at the airport, many who are first-time visitors to our area. The Tour Macon County video kiosk will be an excellent way to introduce your business to an upscale market. And we do have plans to expand to other kiosks in the county, but Tommy wanted to start with the airport as a test bed, because we are seeing a lot of growth at the airport. So, but basically the funds that I'm here to request tonight is a $700 sponsorship for the town of Franklin. This will cover the interview with the mayor, and also, since we offer the business minute for that, what we were thinking was we could do a sort of like a promo for the town. So we could meet all the town figures and, you know, just get a nice little 1-minute overview. Our businesses have really enjoyed that, and our social networking campaign has done really well with our business minutes. We've already put out several. There'll be a new e-blast coming out soon, probably later this week, because I think Tommy's in Raleigh right now. But when that e-blast comes out, that's going to have all of our current sponsors that are there. So, everything. So I know it's a lot to take in. Do you guys have any questions or?
The chamber is going to be signing on as well, and possibly the TDC, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah. Yeah. Highland Chamber. They're also on board, and I'm in touch with Amanda Sullivan up there. She's kind of my liaison for that. So, but yeah, it's going to be really cool. We're extremely excited.
What are you going to do with this money?
This is to cover the sponsorship in the tour is $700. That's $150 to have your website ported into the kiosk. $350 covers the sponsorship interview, and then there's $200 for a business minute. Normally, our regular video rate is about $1,500 per finished minute. So we're using this opportunity not only to create content, more content that businesses can use, but it also creates a wider picture of the project as well. So any more video content is better. So, but this covers the sponsorship for the town. We'll be interviewing Mayor Scott, and then we'll also be producing a minute, which, you know, I think will highlight, you know, the different services of the town, maybe a little brief talk about Main Street and all the things that we've done to improve it, things like that. So it'd be kind of like a teaser promo for the town, which I think would be really useful.
And you could you tie in the TDA's website, discoverfranklinnc.com? That way people could, when they were there waiting, they could also look at hotels and motels and lodging that they could stay inside the town of Franklin.
Absolutely. Although they will be exposed to that from the minute they step to the portal, because everything's divided into segments, then and those are all themes, so they can go straight to lodging, and they can see a segment on everybody talking about lodging, what, how great that is, see our business minutes from our lodging sponsors, that kind of thing. So, what we're really looking to do is just make a very, very cutting edge way to present our county. And like I said in the e-blast, it's an ever expanding work, so nobody will ever be left out. This is something that we continue to grow because it's digital media. There's no reason why we should have to ever close the door. And so that gives the opportunity to just continue to paint the picture of Macon County as we get bigger and bigger. So
Is it only available on the kiosk, or is it also available on your website?
there'll be a website to support the project, and it'll be available on the kiosk. Although there'll be two separate frameworks so that I can parse the data between the two, so that I can see traffic and data from the website, and then traffic and data separately for the kiosk. So, yeah.
Any other questions?
I just have one additional one, if I may. Because normally the TDA, we vote on this at our March meeting. Is that, do you have any guideline? I guess that was my next question.
There is some expediency in the fact that, we're trying to get phase one together so that we can go ahead and install the kiosk and have what we term as the phase one of the video. So that's all the sponsors that are on board right now. It'll get installed, the video will be there and everything, but then it'll just continue to expand. So, so it's just, ever expanding work. So, but we do need to expedite funds because we're really, really busy right now, and there's overheads that we have to cover, but that's part of the project.
So, no?
If
Yeah, okay.
if we could, that would be great. I don't want to put any money out, but
Okay.
thank you.
So we can't
Before March.
wait before the next PDA meeting?
Yeah,
Which would be March.
March 14th?
Yeah, because we do want to get Bob's interview and get the minute for the town produced so that that's in the phase one installation. We're trying to paint as complete a picture as we possibly can for that phase one because it just puts a lot of steam in the boiler and, gets it. We've been doing town tour projects for since 07, 08, and we've done one for Franklin, one for Highlands, one for Cashews. That's where we got this model from. And we produced all of that ourselves with the co-sponsorship model, just like this one. So, we kind of have a real good machine here, and it works well, and we're adding in some things too. So, like our social media campaign, we did a little bit of that with the town tours, but we're really pushing that this time, especially with the business minutes. It's really fun to watch when we release them to see how many views they get and how many likes and shares and following and all that. So, it's just a really, really lively project.
And so if we decide to do this, then would you give us updates and let us
Oh, sure.
actually see the stuff?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, at any point in time, if you need an update or you guys want me to come back and kind of give you a little, here's what's going on kind of thing. So, yeah, sure.
And I do have a question. I like the idea.
Yes.
On the $700, maybe I misunderstood. So did you say there's 300 or 350 for
I'll break it down.
interview?
Yes, $350 for the interview. $150 covers the porting to the kiosk, which is basically bringing your
Right.
website, and then I whitelist all of that so that they can't surf outside of the kiosk. So they can't go check their email, they can't do stuff like that. It's just about exploring our county. And then, so that's $150, the $350 covers the interview, and then the $200 is for the business minute.
Okay, and I guess that's what I was wondering. The 350 covers the interview with
Bob
Mayor?
Scott, yes, Mayor Scott. That's who we have right now, so.
is that-
We've never done it before. Never done it. Or something.
Advertising like that is really expensive.
Yeah, and one of the things that we learned with the Town Tours projects is that if you want a project that's this deep with media, photography, video, it's basically what we're doing is a digital magazine. And not only, but we're also getting Tour Jackson and Tour Swain to join in. And we have an overarching umbrella called Tour WNC, which has been a long-range goal for us. So that once we get multiple counties in our region involved, we'll take it to the next level and then just bring people in from all over Western North
It's a
Carolina.
good deal.
Thank you, Connie.
And what was the third, where you go, what was the 200?
The 200 is that business minute, and I think for you guys, that's gonna be kind of like a teaser promo for the town. You know, like we were talking about the major players, you know, the improvements that we've done on Main Street, I mean,
I
cause
think
like,
you should do that,
yeah,
the business.
absolutely.
Don't you think?
Oh, summer?
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Absolutely. In fact, let me go ahead and get you on the schedule. Summer.
No, that should be you.
That's okay.
No, seriously, that should be you. As the town manager, really should.
So
So, I
the
could-
date that you would need this by, do you have a date?
Just as soon as possible. You know, I'm sort of familiar with your system, but, you know, as quick as we can get it, it helps the budget. That's basically the bottom line. Especially right now, because we're really working hard to get phase one.
No.
That's a good question.
Is this 700 a year?
No, the only yearly is, I should mention that, the only yearly is 150. And that's just so that I can have a little bit to pull from to maintain the website and, you know, any kind of things I need to do. It's just sort of.
So 150 a year.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I had all these answered on Saturday.
Yeah, we had a big.
They spent 2 hours at my place.
It was fun.
Well, we appreciate you coming, and we will let you know as soon as possible.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
to
you.
everybody. Thanks again.
Good job.
Hope
No,
to see you tomorrow morning.
absolutely. Yeah,
Hold out.
yeah, if we don't get inundated tonight, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
And before we go any further, we'll go ahead with Mary Ellen with the Garden Club.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Ellen Tully. I'm the president of the Franklin Garden Club. And this is my chairperson, Annette Arnold. She's going to be talking a bit about it. We kind of proposed a garden tour for the month of June here in Franklin for every Saturday. We'll have a different organization stepping forward to help out with it. And Annette, why don't
Yes.
you fill them in?
I'd be happy to. Thank you for this opportunity. We're so excited to talk to you about this. This is a new idea for us. It's going to be called Franklin in Bloom, and it's a blooming month of June for the town of Franklin. And being in the garden club, we are responsible for taking care of the town squares, the gardens down there. So what we wanted to do was to combine a festival, because we love flowers and gardens, and that's a great time of year to have it, and to showcase the town of Franklin, and also to get some enthusiasm in the garden club. So what we're proposing is a month of festivals each Saturday in June, and we would like to tie in and I've got a little outline there, of the merchants on Main Street. We also wanted to celebrate the flowering basket idea that so many towns have. So we're proposing to dig out those old planting baskets that have been in the storage for so long, and we, the garden club, will plant them. And we'd like to line Main Street from the town hall down to gardens on both sides with the hanging baskets. And then underneath those, we're working with the merchants to get them to plant little pretty flowers in their little planters in front of their shops, and we'll help them keep those up for the festival as well. And we'd also like to have a lot of family-friendly activities going on in the garden, things with the children that they can do, learning about plants and seeds and dirt and weeds and little craft projects and that sort of thing. We'll have, throughout the month, various community organizations will take a Saturday. So I've got a list of the breakdown on in your grant information there. The Franklin Garden Club will go the first Saturday, and the following Saturday will be the Master Gardeners. And then after that, the next Saturday will be the Otter Garden Club, and we'll finish up the final Saturday of the month of June with Franklin Garden Club. And each of these organizations will have their own activities to promote garden enthusiasm as well as the town. And as far as from a benefit to the town, we see, of course, that more people coming in, and they all have to eat, so, you know, the restaurants will enjoy that, and the shops will enjoy them browsing through, and will certainly enjoy it, maybe finding some new people for our garden club. And this is a startup for us, it's a little brainstorm that we started, so it's still growing as far as our ideas as what we will do. But we are taking a proactive approach and approaching you because we can't do it without the help of the town. And we need a lot of marketing support on this. So most of the grant money that we're requesting, $3,500, will go to marketing and as well as having a custom-made banner called Franklin Bloom that will be coming across the street there according to the town ordinances. And we're also asking, of course, for money to help us plant the baskets with loam and flowers. That will go down. I think there's about 22 baskets, so that's quite a considerable amount right there. And then we have expendable supplies such as toys and prizes for the kids, craft things, that sort of thing that we'll take care of there. And it's basically going to start small, so we're just wanting to advertise in the through local papers. And if it's as successful as we're thinking it's going to be, then next year we can branch out and maybe do some radio spots and, go a little further outside of our environment. And that's just a quick overview.
Is there any question?
And with it being, since it's the entire month of June, I think maybe your hope would be you would have visitors maybe wanting to come and stay one weekend or hear about it.
I think so. That's
Stay
a
in the
great
head.
month for
Yeah.
kids out of school in the month of June, and there's so much to do in town, and it'll be so pleasant to stroll along. And I'm sure, if it was me coming, I would love it. It's a perfect excuse to have a nice weekend.
And it looks like, just looking at your budget, that most of it is a lot of just in-kind donation that you guys as a club is going
We'll
to
be
be
putting
doing.
a lot of man hours in, a lot of hands-on, and the only things that we of course can't do that without you is the actual supplying of the planting baskets and the advertising. So it's for 4 Saturdays. I think that's a good budget.
It is.
Really nice. And we like to get proactive on this because we were thinking of maybe planting some things, get the seeds started to start planting and freshening up the gardens, of course, and all, and getting the supplies that we need. So we're very appreciative to have this opportunity to have this into you. So hopefully by maybe next month you'll have a vote for us on that.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thanks for
Look
Thank
forward
you
to
for your
seeing you.
consideration, yes, and we can use all hands on. during the
I may
festival.
need some help. I don't have that green thumb.
That's fine.
Thank you, ladies, very
Thank
much.
you.
See ya.
Thank you.
Okay, if we can move on to the approval of the January 11th board meeting minutes. Everybody's had a chance to look over that? No? I was like, no?
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes.
And do we have a second? All in favor? Okay. Moving on to the financial report. Someone?
Okay, a couple things. Okay. Let's look at collections for December. Okay, so for December, you took in $6,574.55, which gives you net collections of $66,118.44 as of today. You can see below listed your expenditures as of today, which total $77,368.03, with a remaining balance of $35,831.97, minus your commitment to Smoky Mountain Center for the Performing Arts. They still have $12,440 they're pulling from. So with your commitments, you have a total balance left of $23,391.97. Okay. Your festivals and events, if you want to go to the next budget worksheets, total spent $12,852.40. Remaining balance, you still have $17,147.60. Pandora, you have spent $15,973.01. Remaining balance $4,254.99. TripAdvisor, we've spent, that's a lot of nines, right at 10,000, we'll say. So you have 10,000 and a penny left. Asheville Citizen Times, you have spent 17,460, which really leaves a remaining balance of $9,040. Facebook, you've spent $6,789.71, remaining balance of $3,210.29. Google AdWords, you spent $3,292.92, remaining balance of $179.08. The next one is going to be part of our discussion with the budget amendment. Your audit and bond. Your audit was completed for $3,000. The bond for the finance was actually $350. So we're actually in the negative of $350, and I would like to bring that up during the budget amendment where we could make adjustments to make that back to the positive. Allison Outdoor Electronic Billboard, it was what you ended up, you had your final bill, which actually went a little bit over, so that's the second budget amendment I want to bring to your attention for $350. However, that is your last payment, and since the board chose not to renew those billboards, this is it. Okay? Charlotte Chamber of Commerce, that's from last year, if you will, that's kind of just washing out, that's $5,200 we've paid. So total spent $77,368.03, remaining balance $35,831.97. If you look at it, your total budget of $113,200, you spent the $77,368.03, remaining balance is $35,831.97. Keep in mind that doesn't show your entire Smoky Mountain. Now, good news, our trend seems to keep going well. If you want to look at the next page for December, you're up significantly from previous years. For an example, last year, $5,500. This year, it's $6,500. So that's a positive. And that's all I have. So if we could accept, if it's the will of the board.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Moving on to the finance budget. Tony, there's nothing?
No.
Policy and rules? No. Application review?
Just the two we handed out.
Okay, moving on to new business.
Budget
You want to go
amendments.
ahead and do the amendment?
Okay, what I was going to propose for your budget amendments, for the first one, if we could have a motion to move $350 from miscellaneous festivals to the audit and bond line item. The bond was $350 for the finance officer.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, the second one.
Okay, the second one would be to move $350 from miscellaneous festivals to Allison Outdoor Electronic Billboard to end that contract.
I'll make a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any discussion about the bill you're giving?
That's up to you guys.
If we postpone it, we could think about it and make a decision for phase two. My initial thought is, when I walk up to the kiosk or go to the website and I'm thinking about coming to visit a town, seeing a video of the mayor and how great the town is what I'm gonna look for to see if I'm gonna go to that town. I mean, it might be nice to have that, and that's something that we can discuss. But as far as like making a decision tonight, I'm not. So first of all, I think it's great that you did it, and I think it's great that a lot of businesses are doing it.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's right for us, and for us to spend money to advertise. I understand on the website, but the kiosk is in town. I'm not gung ho about it, and I think we should wait to discuss it.
It's, well, I'll just toss, it is a kiosk, and there'll be eventually kiosks in other locations around the county, but it also shows up on the same thing, they'll tie it into the town's website. into the Chamber's website so that it's also shown there too.
Well, and I mean, I understand that, but
So we
There
get
were
on the
already-
different websites.
Right.
they're already advertising Franklin.
Yeah.
So for us to spend money, it would be,
I don't think the mayor's the right one anyway.
well, I was not gonna go there.
I'll go.
However, it's kind of redundant. So we're spending $700 to advertise Franklin. The
Yeah.
place
They're
that's
already
already advertising
advertising
Franklin, and
Franklin.
they're already looking
Yeah.
at Franklin.
You could do the 150 though, if it's just the.
Well, and, you know, that's up for discussion. I think it's just redundant and granted, $700 is a lot of money. It's less than 1% of our budget, but it's just, I think it's almost a waste because it's,
Well, the
They're already- if they're
EDC,
looking
the
at the-
chamber didn't think so though.
well, no, it's
Yeah.
it's not a bad project.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, I
Right.
think it's a great project.
right.
So don't take anything I'm saying as bad on the project. I just think as far as the TDA participating, it's redundant and it's a waste of money for us to do it. It's a great project and.
Because they'll still be you're saying because they're still gonna be advertised, without our monies, nothing changes?
The way I understood it, and Connie,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong though, I thought that the reason the EDC had jumped on was to try and promote Macon County, the same with the chamber. And the way I took it, that's why they're approaching the TDA, was to try and get ways to promote Franklin.
The town of Franklin
Yes.
also on the website. Now, I will have a lot more information about all of those because they're supposed to start showing up at my place tomorrow.
Why don't we look?
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying that we shouldn't
I
vote
make a
on it
motion
at
to
all. I'm
table it
just
until our
Yeah.
next meeting.
saying.
I'm good with that, yeah.
All in favor?
Aye. Yeah. But yeah, unless we get too much snow and
Right.
stay off the
But that's-
roads.
It still gives more time anyhow.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
but, you know, because I'll be going through this whole process.
So
That'll
we
help
can add
too.
that to the agenda
Yeah.
for next meeting. Any items from the board? Okay, the next regular scheduled TDA meeting is March 14th at 5:30, same place, same time. And if we have a motion,
Move we adjourn.
all in favor?
Aye.
Well, have a good night.
These meetings, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, 30 minutes.